This is a tutorial on how to do the Joe's Plumbing spreadsheet, which is week 4, lesson exercise 2. Step 1 asks you to download the spreadsheet, which I've already done. Step 2 asks you to format column A for a width. You'll click in any cell in A. From the Home tab, click Format and click Column Width and choose 16. The next step, step 3, asks you to autofill the months. So you'll click on January. In the bottom right corner, you have a little black square. If you put your mouse there, you get a black crosshair. And if you drag that across, it'll fill in the months of the year up to June. Step 4 asks you to type total in H5. And step 6 asks you to, step 5 asks you to type percentage in I5. Mine came bold. I'm going to unbold them. Yours probably won't do that, so don't worry. Next, you're going to enter the values shown in 7A. And to save time for the demo, I've entered those values already for us today. Step 7 asks you to resave the document with your name at the end. Step 8, you're going to click in cell B9 and create a formula to add up the income for January. So you'll click on the auto sum and you see it's summing the jobs, the bank interest, and the investor payments, which is correct, and you'll click again. The nice thing about using the autofill, we can use it for formulas as well. So if you click in B9, you can create this similar formula just like it says in step number 9 by getting in the bottom right corner, the little black box, you get a black crosshair and drag it across and it'll fill in your formula for you. So now you have the total expenses. Now we want to do, total income. Now you want to do total expenses. So again, you click in cell B23, you click the auto sum, and you get your total, and now you're going to get in the bottom right corner, use your mouse and drag across to F23, to G23. So now you have all your totals, and that is step 9. Step 10 asks you to create a formula for the net. Remember, this we've done in the other assignment. The net is equal to the total income, which is in B9, minus the total expenses, which is in B23. Now, if you click on that cell, you get that autofill, and you can drag that across. Now, the nice thing is, let's say you click in F25. If you look up on the formula bar, you'll see it's equal to F9 minus F23. So Excel puts it in magically for you. Now in H6, you're going to create a formula to total all the month, for each month, all the jobs. So you'll click on the auto sum, and now we can use that autofill handle again, which is great, all the way down. And then you're going to do the same thing here. You won't have that currency, so I want you to click on auto sum, and that's good. So you're going to click in the bottom right corner and drag it all the way down. You won't have that currency. That's a future step, so I'll come back to that. Don't worry about that. All right, now we need to create a net total. So the net total would be equal to H9, which is all the months total income minus all the expenses, H23. The next step, 13, asks you to resave the document. I think you all know how to do that. Step number 14 asks you to start filling in the percentages. And from step 14 through the end of the assignment is going to be in the second part of the video. This is the continuation of the Joe's Plumbing spreadsheet example. We're on step 14, which says to click in I6 and enter the formula equal H6, which is the total of all jobs for all months, and divide it by the total income for all months, and that's in $H $9. Now we're using the $H $9 because we always want to use the total income for the percentages. That's called an absolute reference. So if you click in I6 and you use your little fill handle in the bottom right corner, you can drag that down to I8 and you have your percentages. We're going to do the same thing for expenses. So it's equal to the total expenses for rent divided by the total expenses for all months. So we want to use H23, but we're going to put the $ in front of the H and the 23 because we want to use that for each formula. You're going to click in that little right corner in your fill handle and drag it down. Step 17 asks you to resave. Now in step 18 we're going to do some formatting. It asks you to select the entire worksheet, which you do by clicking up here above A1 and apply a number format using format cells, and we want to use a number, and we want to change the number category. So you're going to do format cells and you want to choose number and click OK. Alright, now in step 20 we're going to, step 19, from B9 to G9 we're going to format as currency. You'll select it and click on the $. You're going to do the same from B23 to H23. And you're going to do the same from H6 to H25. So we'll do first up here H6 for the top and then down here for the expenses all the way to H25. Okay, and we're going to do B25 to G25 again. All of those by selecting them and pressing on the $. Now one last formatting is the percents. Click on I6 and you're going to click on the percent icon from the Home tab and you choose 2 decimal points, 2 decimal places. I'll do another one just to show you. I8, you click on the percent and then you want to increase the decimal to 2. You can click and hold and fill that down for the next one. So in H12, click on the percent and increase the decimal. Now you can use your fill handle and drag that down and it'll format all of your percentage. Now in row 5 we want to center the captions, so you want to select across row 5 and select center. And now you want to resave it and the assignment is complete and you can submit it to the Dropbox.